What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to Peace of Happiness 101. And today we have another phenomenal video for you guys. For those of you who've been with us from the get-go, guys, we really appreciate everything you do to support the channel. And if you are new around on this channel, we give relationship advice. Loyalty is part of the things that you cannot buy because you have to build it. Just like trust, just like love, you have to keep on building loyalty within your relationship with the things that the relationship will be going through. However, there are people out there who think they could check their significant other's loyalty by doing some unnecessary things to see if the person is loyal to them. But the one thing they failed to understand is that life has its own way to help you understand if somebody's loyal to you. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 ways that life will help you understand if your partner is loyal to you. The 3 ways that life will help you understand if your partner is loyal to you. Coming up next. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen videos where couples would go extra miles to check their significant other's loyalty, like their boyfriends, their girlfriends. They will do extra things to see if the person is cheating. But the one thing, like I mentioned earlier, is that life has its own way to help you understand if the person is being faithful or if the person is even loyal to you. So the first way to check if someone is loyal to you is through sickness. Yes. The first way to know if the person will actually be by your side, regardless of what happens, is through sickness. And by sickness, I mean something as minimal as a headache, to the point where you are sitting in a hospital bed not knowing exactly if you're going to see the next day. I had a client telling me that they were battling cancer at some point of their lives, and their significant other decided to walk away while they were still laying in the hospital bed. If you ever find yourself in that situation, please understand that this person is not loyal to you. And once there's no loyalty, you already know the answer to your relationship. There's no need for you to ever be in a relationship with someone who's not loyal. Because if I'm in the hospital bed, not knowing if I'm gonna see the next day, suffering, the one person that I would expect to be by my side would be my significant other. Either girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, wife, husband, whatever the situation. Even if my family would be around trying to check up on me, I would expect that person that I'm sharing something completely loyal as love with, that person should be next to me, because that's basically the best way to see if this person is loyal to me. Yes. And of course, whenever we talk about loyalty, we also talk about commitment. So if you are loyal to me, you also need to understand commitment. And if I am sick, I am not feeling good, I'm suffering, I don't know exactly what the next day is going to look like, the best thing to do as a couple is to support each other, because that's one of the best ways to understand if your significant other is actually loyal to you. Another way that life going to help you understand if your significant other is actually loyal to you is through sacrifices. Yes, sacrifices is definitely one of the best ways to understand if someone is loyal to you. If we're going to talk about COVID-19, for instance, I know a lot of people have lost their job. A lot of people are not able to work. Right now, most people are just balancing things, trying to see if they could go back to work. Most jobs are not even hiring right now. So things are really difficult, which also means that things are changing inside of people's relationship, which definitely means that people's lifestyle are not the same anymore. And for the people who used to be full-time providers, just because they don't have a job right now, is your wife gonna leave you because of that? Is your fiance gonna leave you because of that? Is your girlfriend gonna leave you because of that? Is your husband gonna leave you because of that? Is the person gonna stay with you regardless of what happens, or are they just gonna run away? That's the kind of sacrifice I'm talking about. We don't really know people's true motive. We don't know why the person is actually with you. And sometimes, despite the fact that the person might not want to talk about it, sometimes you don't even know your significant other's motive. Are they loyal to you, or are they loyal to the things that you can provide? Are they loyal to you because you're taking care of them, or are they loyal to you because they love you? Because if they're loyal to you because of the things that you could provide, you definitely need to understand that they will leave the minute you're not able to provide those things. And that's what I'm saying as far as sacrifices. What is it exactly they'll do to stay in that relationship because of loyalty? Will they stay in that relationship with you despite anything? Are they going to stay in that relationship with you despite everything that's going wrong around you, and even sacrifice their lives to support you? What is it exactly they'll be willing to sacrifice just because they are loyal to you? So that's something you definitely need to think about. Another way people could actually show loyalty is basically through sex. Yes. If we're going to talk about loyalty, we definitely cannot leave faithfulness behind. You know what I mean? If you say that you are loyal to me, why are you cheating on me? The one thing that usually affects couples is that after being in a relationship for a long time, sometimes the sex is no longer the same. And sometimes you guys don't have the same spontaneous ideas or the same thing that you used to do 5-10 years earlier in the relationship. And that's one of the things that could definitely help you understand if your partner is loyal to you. Because sometimes the person could just go out there trying to find something. It's not like they don't love you. They still love you. They still want the relationship. But since they are not satisfied in the bedroom, they'll go elsewhere to get that thing. And frankly, that's one of the best ways to check if someone is loyal to you. Because regardless of what it is, a relationship is supposed to be between two people. If just because I'm not giving you enough bedroom time, I think it's best to talk about it or trying to find ways to spice things up. Maybe we ended up focusing on other things and not focusing on our sex life. But that does not give you the right to just get out and trying to find somebody to get it from. That does not work like that. If you feel like what we used to have is no longer there are ways that we could definitely look at it and find the best ways to deal with it. And if your partner is the type of person, every time they cannot find their ways around things, they ended up having to go elsewhere to look for it, that's definitely a good way to understand the person's not loyal to you. But the relationship that you're in is supposed to be for two people. If you cannot be in that relationship anymore, it's best for you to just walk away. Don't try to tell your significant other that you love them, that you'll do anything for them, but when things start to change, you also change your mind. You don't want to do that, because at the end of the day, you're going to hurt somebody to the point where they might not be able to even allow someone in their lives anymore. Sometimes it's going to be even difficult for them to trust the next person. So to conclude this video, loyalty is definitely very hard to find. But when you find somebody who's loyal to you, it's always best to be loyal to them. Because regardless of how we look at it, loyalty is one of the main ingredients that every relationships need to succeed. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If I've missed something in the process, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.